All right, I'm up pretty early this morning, down outside of Zion National Park. Gonna go do a couple of hikes today. No dog with me this time because he can't go on some of these trails we're gonna do. It looks like a decent day out there so far. It's pretty cold, so we'll see how it goes. All right, we made it to the trailhead after a long drive. I tried to do this hike a couple of years ago. I was gonna camp out overnight in the back of my truck. Maybe I'll find a picture of that somewhere, but I was gonna sleep in the back of my truck, parked somewhere over there in the trees, and then it started raining on me, actually storming. So I ended up having to drive home that night and didn't end up doing the hike. But I'm pretty excited for this. Got my new Christmas present, ready to break these in today. Should be a good day. All right, here we go. We pretty much drove all the way through Zion this morning, and we're actually outside of it until we cross over this fence right here. And we're back in. All right, here we go. We're going to this lookout called Observation Point. I think it's gonna be like 7 miles round trip or something like that. You used to could get to this from down in the bottom of the canyon, but a few years ago, they had a big rock fall and they never cleared the trail back out. So this is the only way to get to where we're going. Found the tiniest patch of snow on the trail. I think we're about halfway there, hopefully. This is a pretty neat hike, and there is nobody here. Saw a little detour path off to the side. Sweet view, but I think where we're going is even better. I think that might be a peak of what our view will be in a minute. We're getting close. So that's the way back down the canyon where they had that big rock fall a couple of years ago. We are going to the observation point. All right, made it. Here's a big reveal. That's where the Angel's Landing hike goes to. Right there, I don't know if we can see anybody coming up there or not, but yeah, pretty cool. Quite the hike. Further back this way is where like the Narrows hike starts at, but we'll go to that later on today probably. Not a bad spot to sit and eat a little snack. think if you were to do the trail the way up where it's closed, it's like almost 3,000 feet of vertical. That would not be fun. This one was pretty mellow because you come in like pretty much already on top of the canyon, so not much climb, which is nice. This is a gorgeous day too. Like there is not a single cloud anywhere. It is just perfect. Just a little chilly, but not too bad. All right, heading back to the truck. Probably not gonna video very much since we got most of it on the way in. But we'll go check out the rest of Zion now. All right, we made it to the trailhead for the Narrows. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film because this one's usually pretty busy, but we're pretty much just gonna follow the river up for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Odd icicles. These icicles just keep like breaking, falling down the trail onto people. All right, so this is the start of the Narrows hike. You can go back pretty far, like it's like 5 or 6 miles back when I did it, I thought. I'll try to see if I have video of when I went, but I know I have some pictures I'll put in. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty empty today. In the summer, this place is usually like packed. All right, walking back to the truck. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. This might just be the end of the video, so we'll see.